Childhood obesity is a problem in the United States. Scientists design experiments and analyze data in order to find solutions to this problem. And today, you are going to practice being a scientist by learning more about childhood obesity and how to analyze data. So, this is an introduction to Task 1, where you'll learn about the rising rates of childhood obesity. Remember, our essential question this unit is why and how do scientists investigate the world around them and carry out experiments? Once we're done with all the tasks, we'll be able to answer this question really well. The goal of this task is to analyze data and design your own experiment using provided data. And the skills that you will learn during this class, there are 3. You're going to break down ideas, so take big concepts and break them into smaller parts to understand them. You'll explain ideas, so you'll be able to put ideas into your own words and talk about them. And you'll make reflections, meaning you'll be able to think back on things and think about why they happened and what could make them different in the future. So in this task, you will read an article and look at graphs in order to answer questions and design your own experiment. So in part 1, there are 4 different steps. First, you will read an article about the rising rates of childhood obesity. Then you'll go through some guided practice with graphs. Then you'll do some independent practice with those graphs. And then you'll answer some analysis and reflection questions. So we're going to be working with some graphs during this task, and I just wanted to point out a few things. So this is what the graphs will look like. And the first thing you notice is that you have the title at the top. This is the title of the graph. Then you have your variables. You have your x-axis here. It's running horizontally. You have 3 variables. And then you have your y-axis here that's running vertically. You have 1 variable. And then we have 4 different colors. That's representing 4 different categories. So just keep in mind that when you look at a graph, there's a lot of different things happening, but all of it tells you very, very interesting things about the data, about the results of the experiment. So in the task, you'll read the article, you'll practice analyzing graphs, then you'll answer some questions. For part 2, you'll actually design your own experiment. So you'll start by reviewing the graphs, making sure you understand them in part 1. Then you'll answer some questions to help you put together your own experiment. You can do it! You're so awesome! You're almost ready for task 4. So get ready for task 4, and as always, contact Miss Smith or Miss Rutledge if you have any questions.